This year I ain't playing, I'm on a mission. I don't see no competition. Waiting my turn and I play my position. Sat in the room, I ain't talk, I just listen.
Well, guys, that's day 31 past post-ovulation shed, and still no eggs. However, including her, we have 8 females who are in the process. So they've either just ovulated or they've ovulated and pre-lay shed already. We still have no eggs for 2025 yet. So, let's see. So 8 of them on deck, waiting to do their thing. That leaves, what, 6, 9, 10, that leaves 12 currently in the breeding process. With those 12 added to the 8, we're looking at 20 females if everything goes well. Yeah, I'm kind of like, man, I can't believe this season has taken this long. I mean, again, I've said it before, I knew the move could change things. I knew it was a possibility, but this is by far the longest I've had to wait to get a clutch of eggs. So let's say she goes, today's the 25th. So let's say she goes this week or this weekend. You know, that's going to put us basically, third week of June before we have animals out of the eggs. And then, available hatchlings probably a month later than that. So it's going to be late July, early August, most likely, somewhere in that area, before we have any available animals from 2025. Wow. I'll be a couple months away from restarting the season again. So, let me kind of give you a breakdown of what's happened in the last handful of days. Let you know who's ovulated, what the pairings were, pre-lay sheds, etc. So I'm going to start here. Let's see. The first one I've got is an ovulation with this Black Pastel Barnhart line, Black Pastel Yellow Belly Butter. She ovulated on the 19th, and she was paired with Coral Glow, Lesser, Sunset. So, try to make some Barnhart line Black Pastel combos that are all het for Sunset. Next one, Lace Black Pewter. Now, unfortunately, this Black Pastel, I haven't shed tested her to verify, but I don't think she's Barnhart line. So we're going to see, because I'm not sure if I want to keep both lines or not. I guess we'll have to go into that as the season progresses, as we get some hatchlings out and see what happens. But maybe I'll shed test her to find out for sure. But anyway, so this is a pastel, Black Pastel Lace. She ovulated on the 21st, so a couple days ago. She was paired to Pastel Yellow Belly Lace. So, hopefully gonna make some white lace combos there. Alright, next one up, the Pastel Lori. She ovulated on March 21st. She had a pre-lay shot on 4/10. So we got probably 3 weeks or so before she should hopefully give us a clutch. A nice clutch. Again, Pastel Lori, she was paired to Fire Spot Nose Redhead. So I'm trying to get some Redhead Lori stuff. From there, I don't care. Redhead Lori, that's what I'm looking for. Let's see, next up, Super Pastel Bamboo Blackhead. Ovulated on 3/27. Shed out on 4/18. So we got basically a month, just shy of a month to go on this one before she gives us a clutch. Super Pastel Bamboo Blackhead. She was paired to Coral Glow, Lesser, Sunset. So yes, I'm aware that bamboo and lesser can make a bell, but everything will be pastel. I don't know, we'll see. But everything will be het for sunset, which is nice. So hopefully we get a few or no bells, and we get a bunch of nice stuff from there. Let's see here. This girl, bull wrapping. She should ovulate, I would assume, pretty soon. This is a super pastel lesser cinder lace, and she was paired with what I believe to be a pastel lesser cinnamon sunset. And I believe that's what he is because I've shown you guys before. Basically, he's just all gold color, so it's hard to tell really what he is. But anyways, so that'll be a good clutch. Let's see, when did they last to lock? 4/13. I'm assuming she'll probably ovulate before May 13th. So they might have already had their last lock. So we'll see. She's not ready yet. The next one over here is a het sunset. She ovulated on 3/17. Prelay shed on 4/10. And this girl was paired with two animals. She was paired first with a hurricane lesser het sunset. And then the very last lock, I swapped to that same pastel lesser cinnamon sunset or whatever he is. So it'll be cool to see what we get out of that clutch. So we got about 2 to 3 weeks before we'll see anything there, hopefully. Acid Orange Dream Highway. She was paired with Coral Glow Lesser Sunset. She actually ovulated today. She's currently ovulating. So we got, still a couple months before we see anything there. But that's awesome. That's good. Cypress Mojave Gravel. She's currently bull wrapping. She's another one who's large. Really, should be 329. She might actually get paired this week. But damn, I'd be surprised if she'll ovulate in the next week or two. So she was paired with just a monarch, a visual male monarch. So basically Cypress, Mojave, and Gravel. Whatever we get from her, everything will be 100% het monarch. So again, she hasn't ovulated yet, but she will hopefully soon. Let me look here. She's looking good, but not ready. This girl here, a het monarch female. She was paired to that monarch male. And matter of fact, she ovulated on 4/8. And actually today, she just shed. So she had a prelay shed today. So roughly a month from now, we should have her clutch. There we're just going to have 100% het monarchs and monarchs. That's it. So pretty much that whole clutch will probably be up for sale. And then last but not least, the girl here who shed out on 3/24. Today would be 31 days from there. This is what we believe to be a lesser red axanthic genetic stripe. I know she's a lesser genetic stripe. I don't know if she's red axanthic or not. I purchased her. That's what the person was told. I just don't know because she's just all pewter colored. But she was paired to, and I got to come over here and look because I can never remember, what I believe to be Yellow Belly, Coral Glow, Calico, Barn Hairline Black Pastel, Het G-Stripe. So hopefully any day we'll get a clutch from her. And she'll be our first clutch of the year. I've got 3 girls here. A Coral Glow Lori Calico. A Pastel Lesser 100% triple het for VPI Axanthic Genetic Stripe Clown, and a Pinstripe Blackhead Het Monarch. All 3 of those girls, it appears, have reabsorbed. I will recheck for follicle growth here in about 2 weeks and make sure, but I believe they have reabsorbed, which means they're done for the season. So unfortunately, those 3 most likely will not be giving us a clutch. Let's see here. May 1st, I have this Calico girl who will be ready to start pairing. I don't know yet who I'm going to pair her to. I assume Sunset. We'll go from there. We got the Wookiee Yellow Belly, who's slowly going in the process. She's bowl wrapping really tight. She's eating really well finally. So I think she's being paired to the Sunset also. Obviously, a lot of Sunset guys. Coral Glow Lesser Sunset. So hopefully she gives us a clutch. I'd love to get some Wookiee Hut Sunset stuff. From there, let's see here. All this ultrasounding was done on 4/8. So I've got basically 2 weeks and I'll be ultrasounding again. But at that time, Coral Glow Pastel, Black Pastel, Het Monarch, 13 millimeters, Mahogany Lace, Het Lavender Albino, 16 millimeters, Blackhead Hurricane Orange Dream, 18 millimeters, another triple het, VPI Xanthic Genetic Stripe Clown, 13 millimeters, Black Pastel, Het Monarch, Posset G Stripe, 14 millimeters, Pastel Yellow Belly, Het Monarch, 17 millimeters. Yeah, and that's about it for this year. So the Lori Black Pewter. So this is Lori Barnhart Line Black Pastel Het Albino. She just became ready to start pairing, so she has had a lock already, if I remember right. No, I don't have them down as a lock, but there was a male dropped in with her. I'm pairing her to a pastel acid blackhead highway pinstripe, also I believe. So it's a pastel acid blackhead pinstripe highway. That's who's going to this girl. Trying to get Acid and Lori together, and then eventually, obviously, put all that into Sunset. And then, let's see, we got the Pewter Sunset. So this is just a pastel cinnamon sunset. She just started pairing as well. Let's see here. On 4/9, she had her first lock. And she's paired up with the Hurricane Lesser Het Sunset. So trying to get Hurricane Sunsets this year. So, yeah, that's kind of the update for this week. Unfortunately, I don't have any good news for eggs. I was hoping to have an egg pulling video for you guys. Hopefully I'll get some eggs this weekend. And Monday I'll be able to put a video up for you guys. But slow start to the season. Like I said, we're looking at, technically we'll have hopefully eggs any day. A couple, who knows, maybe this weekend. And then from there, I've already got 4 that have had their pre-lay shed and are really due in the next, well, 2 of them are due in about 2 weeks. 1 more due in like 3 weeks, and another one a month. So, I could potentially have 4 clutches in May, and then another 3 plus, maybe 5 or 6 in June. They're just going to come, it's going to come real, like everything's going to come together real quick. So it's going to be like, we'll get a clutch, and then we'll get 3 clutches, and then we'll get 4 clutches. It's kind of the way the season's going to go. But I could potentially, even at 20 clutches, I could be still hatching animals into October, November. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it's so late. But yeah, we do what we do. I love every minute of it. I'm super glad to be doing this still. And I just keep looking forward to what we're going to have. But this is by far the latest since 2019 that I have had a clutch. I think previously my latest clutch laid was April 8th. So I'm now almost 20 days past that. So roughly, a month further out. Whew, boy. Give you a quick rundown here. As far as our availability before we get off the video, I have, let's see, for available animals, and there's so few of them, ball pythons, of course. I'm just going to go ahead and name them all off real quick. Male, pastel, super Huffman. Actually, I tell you what, no pastel. That's actually wrong. I don't know why I ever put that in. There's no pastel available. It is a super Huffman, blackhead, Mojave, 100% het hypo male. That one's available. It was a holdback. I'm now releasing it. Another holdback that I'm releasing is a super pastel bamboo pinstripe blackhead 100% het desert ghost. So again, male, super pastel bamboo blackhead pinstripe 100% het desert ghost. Was a holdback. Now it's going to be available, or now it is available. Then I have a male pastel blackhead 100% het G-stripe pos het for VPI xanthic. I do have a shed here, so I can send that shed with the animal. So you can send that off and see if it's het for VPI xanthic. It is 66% pos het, and we did make xanthics in the clutch. So I mean, you have a good chance there. Let's see. This one is a female pastel blackhead pinstripe 100% het DG. It's female red stripe yellow belly 100% het lavender pos het for pied. That one's available. I got a male super blackhead 100% het for G-stripe pos het for xanthic. So that's awesome. I got another male leopard yellow belly mystic 100% double het for hypo and clown. I have another male pastel blackhead yellow belly 100% het desert ghost. And last but not least, I have a female pastel blackhead calico lesser genetic stripe pos het for VPI xanthic. So that is my last remaining available animals as far as ball pythons go. I do have some western hognoses also. All these animals, they're all listed on my Morph Market. So jump on those. I actually have them discounted as well. I do have a couple adult males on there. I have a Coral Glow Lori Butter male, adult male, proven breeder. And then I have this pastel blackhead acid ivory. Could have pinstripe, I'm not sure. But it's a pastel blackhead acid ivory. That I know. That is a breeder male, also available. And see, I thought there was one more. Oh, that's right, the highway. But I'm now using the highway for that Lori female. That's it. I'll have more males, I think, at the end of the year too. So I don't know which ones yet. Haven't put any thought into it. But just some things to think about, guys. So yeah, if you're interested in anything here, like I said, look at my Morph Market. I've got everything discounted. I'll be honest with you. Send me an offer if there's something you're interested in and you are ready to pay and you want an animal. Send me an offer. Worst I can say is no. Best thing I can say is yes, and we can look at shipping. Again, I ship for free, so if you do make an offer, don't worry about shipping. Just make me an offer. But like I said, be prepared to pay. Worst thing I get is, someone makes me an offer and I say yes, and they're like, okay, well, I get paid next month. Let's kind of avoid that. But if you're prepared to buy and there's an animal you like, make me an offer. One other animal I didn't mention that I do have on Morph Market is, of course, that male Coral Glow Lesser Sunset. So remember, he was produced from a female maker. I don't know, if that makes him a female maker, if he'll be a male maker, or he do both. I don't know. But he's on there, and I think I have him listed at the lowest price I've ever had him listed at. Now's the time, definitely, to jump on him. And of course, any of these animals, even at discount rates, we could do payment plans. So just let me know. I'll work with you best I can, and we'll get these animals set up and ready to go. So that's going to do it. Hopefully next week you'll be coming back for an egg pulling video. We'll see. I hope you guys are having a fantastic season. For those of you who are breeding, for those of you who watch this channel and you don't breed or you're not breeding yet, I just hope that you, your family, your animals are all doing well. If you guys have any comments, any questions, feel free to leave them down below. Otherwise, all my information is going to be down below in the description. Have my Morph Market, it's going to have my Patreon, it's going to have all my contact information, my social media. Feel free to reach out in any way. By the way, if you had ever thought about joining my Patreon in one of the paid tiers, now's the time to look. In May, everything that's on there is brand new. It starts for anybody who gets set up now through May 1st or through whatever. A lot of the two of the tiers now we're doing where every 6 months you can take the amount of money you've invested in that tier and use it as a direct discount off of the purchase of an animal. So basically it turns the Patreon into more like a savings account, and you will lose nothing as long as you spend the money. So make sure you're checking into that. You guys take care. I'm gonna get my day going now, but I'll keep you guys updated, of course. Follow me on Instagram and Facebook if you're not already, and you'll get photos and updates and deals and everything else listed there as well. You guys take care. I appreciate it. We'll see you on the next video, and hopefully it'll be very soon. Later, guys.